guys, I'm Richard, and this is Grey Wizard Gaming. And today, this is just a casual blog. I'm talking about why you haven't seen anything about Deep Madness on my site, despite all this stuff. I'm just complaining a little bit today. I don't actually have a good reason for this. This is the night before this video is going live, which means like in a few hours. And that's very different than what I normally do, though it may not seem like it. So I recorded an interview with Sean Wilson from Sean Solo Games. He's doing a Kickstarter in a couple weeks and I helped him out. I am going to post a link to the rules for his game. And then if you want to click at the link in the description, that's up to you, whatever. But the interview was fun, but the noise was, or the microphone, I tried to use one microphone for two people. It did not work, and complete failure. Honestly, it was just a complete failure. Same microphone, but putting it in the middle between the two of us, neither of us could be heard. I don't know, it was just garbage. So I decided not to subject you to it. And so this is me basically being sad that I did not record a video about this game. And here's why. This game is huge. I think this is second printing, maybe more, I don't even know. It's super cool. It's a Lovecraftian cooperative game where you are being sent to investigate what happened to a deep sea station, I guess. What do you call it? A space station underwater? I don't know. Underwater station. And you're going down there and something bad has happened, which in a Lovecraftian world, yeah, you don't want to go into the ocean basically ever. I mean, ever. Maybe you don't even want to go in the ocean in our world. Come on now. Things are creepy and scary. You go down, it's cooperative, there's madness, there is an immense amount of story and campaigns and chapters and everything I love. The rules. Beautiful. Component, item by item, exactly what everything is. Exactly what I said that I love. All right. The setup is very straightforward. It really is. Honestly, it is. But first of all, there's only one manual. And I'm used to these being like rules and then campaign. And I think part of why they do that a lot of times is psychologically, it is easier to accept a 4 or 5 page rule book than it is to give my players this mega book. This book is heavy, guys. This is like, I don't know, this is like a newspaper. And I mean, a magazine, old style magazine back in the day when there was print things with pictures in it. It's intimidating. And I've pulled this game out twice. The second time I got as far as trying to figure out which of these things I actually need for the first game. And I was like, well, I mean, the dice, the extra dice, that kind of makes sense, right? Because we play on a big table and we like to have at least one set of dice for each side of the table. So that kind of makes sense. Do we need Ward Phillips? I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I didn't open it. So I was not going to give my players an option. John Murdoch? Nope. Wasn't going to do it. I just figured, you know what? There's enough characters in the box. We probably don't need that. Is that more dice? So we have 3 sets of dice, presumably 1 in the box and then 2 more. But then there's like Devourer of Worlds and there's Omega Ravenous and then Spawn of the Sleeper. Do I need these epic monsters? When do I put these epic monsters in the game? Do I play one campaign and then the second campaign we start adding these? What motivates us? Like, it's very straightforward when you have a Cthulhu Wars expansion and you're like, well, okay, Super straightforward. Pick 2 to 4 like neutral expansions, optional role kind of things. Boom, that's your game. 2 to 4. That's how many you play with. Or an alternate map. You take out the original map, put in the alternate map. Very easy. Here, well, the Rise of Dagon expansion, the Uncounted Horrors expansion, the Faces of the Sphere expansion, the Oracle's Betrayal expansion, the Endless Nightmares expansion, more epic monsters. Which of these are like for hard mode, and which of these are like, when we've burned through all of this content, we add one epic monster, all the epic monsters? I don't know. I'm a little bit sad because this box, yeah, I think you guys can see it. This box holds every card, I think. So I'm not 100% certain if I should move all of the cards from this box into that box. Or is this meant to hold all of the extra cards from all the other boxes? I don't really know. Part of the problem there is that the description of the Madness Profundum, the part of that is that it, sorry, I'm recording this in my podcast studio, so you might hear some background noise and stuff. We use like close mics, so it's not really a problem normally. This box apparently is only 1/2 of the total boxes I should have got, because there was another box, and that box apparently holds every single monster. But is it every single monster, or is it only the extra monsters? I don't really know. The description of the boxes was like in a role-playing descriptive form, and I literally just wanted it to say, throw away all the rest of your boxes, use this box to store every monster. Get the other one to throw away all the boxes and store your cards. And you no longer need any of the other boxes. Or keep your core box, but now you have something to hold all of the extra boxes. Now, some of you have heard me say that I really want Sandy Peterson to give me a box for my expansions, especially like my neutral Monster Cthulhu Wars expansions. I do really want that. And Dimension Games kind of gave that to me, except I didn't know. I wasn't like, I don't know. I thought it was like, I don't even know. I was in the like pledge manager, and the description was just not clear enough for me. And I'm probably just always in a hurry, and I missed some update or description. Check out the Kickstarter, guys. It's super long. Like, it's super long. How much work am I supposed to put in before I know which I need or which I don't? Because you can see I did not go cheap on this game. I love Cthulhu stuff. I love expansion things. I would have bought the extra box. I didn't buy the extra box, and now I'm sad because apparently I'm going to end up with a bunch of extra little mini boxes that I'm going to have to hope I don't lose as I move it between my upstairs library, my inside library, and then to record stuff wherever I record stuff. So, plus game night. Yeah, I'm mostly just complaining here, guys. I mean, it's super cool. This game looks super amazing. I can't wait to eventually play it. It's just very intimidating, and we have a 3-hour block to learn a game, play a game. And of course, as most of you who play big games like this know, I'm lying, because that's the 3 hours we have. And then there's the extra hour, hour and a half that every single time the game runs out into. So I look at this game and I see this big super catalog book, and I think, do I really want to go to work with like only 4 or 5 hours of sleep? No, I don't. I really don't. I expect my employees to come back on Monday bright and refreshed and not having stayed up all night partying, drinking, or whatever. And likewise, I want to set a good example and not go to work super exhausted because I was playing our first game of this until 3 o'clock in the morning. And all kinds of people will be cranky, I'm sure. I do this Sunday game night at like dinner thing, and like 12 people show up. There would be a lot of cranky people because we played Terraforming Mars until 1:30 on Sunday, which has nothing to do with why I'm recording this video tonight, but maybe it does, I don't know. And people were cranky. People were cranky, especially a little bit maybe, because I pulled out every last possible bit and I won by 1 point. But I was starting to get cranky and I was like, no. Number one, you guys are not terraforming Mars fast enough and I'm gonna end this. And because I'm gonna end this, I'm gonna accrue tons of points and I'm gonna set myself up so that I can buy even more trees in that last round. And a lot of people forget that you can build trees with your production from plants. So you get your plant production super high, you might be able to get out another 2-3 points. So, yep. What I want to know from you guys is do you want a video about Deep Madness? I've given you some overview shots in this video, and maybe that's enough. And you're like, cool, all right. Or you want me to do a deep dive? I just need to know, because if not, then I will just focus on Cthulhu Wars, Terraforming Mars, and other like competitive strategy games. Because maybe this is enough. I hate to ruin like spoiler co-op games too much. That's the big. I love co-op games, and actually I love spoilers, but I love co-op games, and I would definitely do a lot more videos about co-op games. It's so hard not to spoil things. So yeah, with that, until next time, hopefully not with the ruined video, and so you guys get something a little bit more deep, I'm gonna say. Maybe a little bit mad. I don't know. Probably not. The next video is not gonna be about Deep Madness unless you guys really ask for it. All right, bye guys.